Okay, so I'm back. I was gonna try to finish cleaning out my inventory. I think we were down here where we had a bunch of soul gems, and we had some other stuff to still sell. It wasn't a lot. And then I was also wondering about the graphic anomaly I'm having in here. Now in my load order, I have the graphics pack and all those textures pretty low. You'll notice she has over 30,000 gold. That's what we're selling to here. You don't want to sell your quest item, of course. If you did accidentally dump it, you can pick it up from the cheap, but you don't want to do that. I don't think I've completed that quest over. I'll have to check. We can see this. I can always get more. They did try to make the ore and stuff look better. So if I'm getting a weird graphic anomaly, if that ends up being that it's coming from the graphics pack stuff, I'm going to be a little weirded out because I thought I had tried this before and I didn't have any trouble. The undead claw, that's the claw you use in Forgotten River too. So if you need that claw, don't sell it or get rid of it.
Until next time.
Excuse me. See
It's
this?
a fine
really
day
weird.
with you around. I've got your
Why?
back.
That spell looks dangerous.
I don't know,
Keep your
it's like
distance.
there's something there.
I've got your back.
Some
Would you mind
invisible
dousing that magic?
thing?
That spell
You
looks
would-
dangerous. Keep your distance.
It's always
Still
from this
here.
angle. I'm trying to figure this out. And it's almost like there's water here, because look, it's always from this angle.
That spell looks dangerous. Keep your distance.
It's still here even at first person view. It's not from any other, it's always this angle. Alright, we're going to do something weird. I don't think this has anything to do with it. Let's take her cape off. No, I didn't think it did. This has something to do with something else.
I've got your back.
Remember me telling you I have a Alright, tell you what, let's do. Let's save here. We're just gonna do this now on the fly. I'm gonna do a new save. Quit. And we're gonna go turn the graphics pack off and just see if that's it. There's only 4 of them. There's the graphics packs. There's the 3 mods for that and the vivid landscapes. Excuse me, sorry. So it's just those 4 mods were what I added. If it turns out to be too problematic, I could always maybe do the Dark Ages or something. There's a bunch of Dark Ages graphic mods too that run really well. The only problem I have with the graphics pack is that it seemed like, in conjunction with the other mods I have, not just it, that I had some slowdown in Riften. But that seemed to be the only town where I had any slowdown. And it was just frame rate. It wasn't like it was chugging really bad. It was just a little lower frame rate because I can tell with my eyes when the frame rate is low. So, let's just see if this clears up that issue, or if that issue is possibly being caused by something else, and I just don't know what. Let's turn that off, because these are the biggest thing that I've added to my game, where I did have no graphics like this at all. I just had some other armor replacers, but I decided to move away from that. So trying to, I don't know, trying to have some fun with the game without being too risque, you know. So anyway, let's just let this load up and get the textures situated. You know, actually, I may, because that's a texture thing, I may have to do a restart, blah. But let's just try it this way first. Let's just try it this way to see if it clears up the issue. I don't necessarily want to restart. I would rather go ahead and play some. We can always come back and investigate this later. Yep. Take me on. That's fine. Because this is not an urgent issue since everything still works. It's just, it has a weird graphic anomaly, as I say. So I'm trying to finish my coffee before it gets cold this time. And we'll just see. Nope, still here. My experience is that there is usually a cause. I haven't seen this before. I have a tendency to think it's something new. So let's pop out of here. Let's go turn something else off. We'll try to go through and I'll see if I can find anything new. I'll just start at the top and I'll turn off anything new that I have and we'll see if we find the right one. This is what you have to do. I don't know of any other way to figure these things out. So I just want to try and see if we can clear this up. I'm not going to turn off any of my older mods though that I've been using because I haven't seen this particular issue until, was it yesterday or last night with Crom, and then today now with Sif. I hadn't seen it before. So I don't think any of these older mods are the issue. So I'm not going to mess with them. I mean, I have this one disabled anyway. So, and then if this doesn't work out, then I'll start doing some. I doubt it's that. You know what? If that's a newer one, I'll turn it off just in case. Those aren't really new. This is kind of new. We'll turn it off just in case. Oh, you know, this one affects, because that affects your view and your light. And Sif does have that spell, and you know, Crom might have it too. That's a suspect. Hold on, let's just try it. Because you notice how everything gets dark. I mean, something in my mind just says, you know, if depending on how that's done, you could accidentally darken everything rather than light everything up. So let's just see. And that's okay. Sometimes if you find an issue with the mod where it doesn't work for you, you just drop it and move on. It's not a big deal. So what did I turn off? It's going to show me Windows. Hey, the graphics pack is still going. Mainly turned off the arrow recovery and the watchtowers and the torchlight. So let's just see what we get. I don't think it's the graphics pack. I didn't think it was to begin with, but I just thought, well, that was the biggest thing. It was best to check it first. Oh, still here. Okay, so it's not. So it's not those. Okay, alright. Just don't know what that
That spell looks dangerous. Keep your distance.
Yeah, this whatever this is looks dangerous to me. It's so strange.
That spell looks dangerous.
I don't know
Keep your
how-
distance.
It's only in certain areas. Here.
That spell looks dangerous. Keep your distance.
It's one of the reasons I thought it might be the torch alive up in the budget.
That spell looks dangerous. Keep your distance. That spell looks dangerous. Keep your distance.
Alright. Let's try something else. I guess I could do this with that, but why not? I mean, this just shows kind of what you have to go through. I don't think it's anything bad. I mean, you just have to go through these little trial and error periods when you find something weird. You're trying to find out what's causing it. My next choice will be, well, will be more. My next option will be probably a rougher type of option, I guess. Because I'll just go through and start turning stuff off. So, alright, so I don't think it's any of these armors. I've had all these armors at different times before. I've had Thor's hammer for a while. I've had the circlets. Stupid man, go away. Well, I haven't had the Atronax. That's new. Though Sif doesn't have any Atronax summoned, you'd think that would not matter. But anyway. Okay, these patrols are all new. These are all new. So I'm going to turn them all off. I don't know that they have anything to do with this, but I've had these for a while. They're old, relatively speaking, so I don't think they're the problem, even though that person pulled them down. Let's see. I've had the hairdos and all this for a while. I've had that for a while. Oh, I didn't turn that off. So that's just for the guys. Well, nonetheless, I'll turn it off. It's new. I've had that before and I never had any issues with it. This one's newer and I have not used it, but so we're going to turn that one off. If none of these turn out to be it, I have to just go in here and start turning stuff off. Now, that's a newer one. I haven't really been having any issues with it, but still, you just never know. Oh, and that's new. Let's turn that off. Okay. So turn all that off. If this doesn't do it, we'll have to start, you know, trying to work our way through systematically and find out what's causing it. This is the problem when you have, like I say, I keep over 100 mods all the time because a lot of them are little convenience mods that I like, and I keep those. I would think this has to be some sort of graphic issue. Maybe a texture issue? I don't know. Some part of me, well, let's just see. I don't know. I always guess at these things. I always get these little gut feelings, but you really just have to work through the system and check systematically and see if you can figure out what that's causing it. Because sometimes it'll be something you don't expect. Sometimes it'll be a conflict. Yep. Load it up. Let's go. And of course, if this clears it up, then we'll go in and we'll just turn a few on at a time until we find the culprit. But first, we kind of have to clear it off. It's gone. Okay, one of those guys is the culprit, which going to go in, we're just going to turn on... How many do we turn off? We only turn off maybe about 10 or so. Let's just turn on a few at a time till we find what we think is causing till we find the culprit. Alright, so if I scroll down to the bottom, I'll turn on the bottom 3, and let's see if that does it. We find the culprit, I'm probably just going to drop it unless it's some wonderful thing that I just think I have to have. I don't think any of those were that way. I do think it's weird that this happened at all. By the way, my batteries in my controller are low again, so if I drop for any reason, I will be right back unless the stream totally dies, in which case I can't help that. Alright, so I'm going to go all the way to the bottom. We're going to turn on like the bottom 3. Something like that. So, okay, so we're going to turn this one on. That's 1, 2, we're going to turn that one on. And 3. We're going to turn on the butterflies, okay? Now that would be funny if it's the butterflies, but let's just give this a whirl and see if this is the problem. It sounds really dumb, I know, but let's just try it. Because something in what I just turned off is causing it. And I didn't turn off that many, did I? I didn't think I did. It might be one of these bottom 3. I just don't know. If it is, I'm not sure which one it will be. Would it be the butterfly one? Well, maybe. I don't know how that would work. Unless one of the prismatic butterflies is just something that my... You know, I don't have a 4K TV, and I have the original Xbox One, so I don't have like real 4K performance. I should have checked that. It could be that those butterflies are 4K, and maybe somehow that's messing up my graphics. Let's see if that's it. Nope, that's not it. So it's not the butterflies. Doesn't appear to be. Oh, get your helmet out of your shield out of your face. Alright, so she doesn't seem to have that problem.
Dangerous. Keep your distance.
Yep. Alright, so battery warning was so appropriate because my batteries just died and I had to replace them, so that's funny. Anyway, so we know it's not those 3 things.
I've got your back.
So let's switch and go turn on a couple more. Pretty sure it's not the graphics pack, so we may just go ahead and turn those on and then just do a double check. Pretty sure that's not the issue though. Could be those tempered skins, though. That's why I need to take it slow and just do like 3 at a time. That would be funny if it's the tempered skins. I just wanted the guys to look a little better, you know? You know, I just don't want... One of the problems with Skyrim is everybody looks just dirty and disgusting if you don't have mods. I mean, it's terrible. It's one of those things that you didn't have a problem with in Oblivion. Everybody looked kind of toony and goofy, but they didn't all look dirty and disgusting, and Skyrim looks, you know, the more and more I think about it, Skyrim doesn't look like it belongs in the same universe with Oblivion, because Cyrodiil was just so much nicer in ways. It just looked so different. And Skyrim is so different. But then again, that could happen. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to try turning the skins on. We're going to try the landscapes and the graphics pack. Okay, so this is actually 4. We're going to turn these 4 things back on. Oh, 5 things. Whatever. We're going to turn these 5 things on. If it comes back, then we're going to know pretty much that it's probably the skins. I don't know why it would be the male skins, though, causing that. But it's untelling. Maybe something isn't edited quite right. Maybe I just walked into a weird pixel I wasn't supposed to walk through, you know. It's all that type of graphic stuff. I don't know a lot about it. I know how things should work. But that's not very helpful. Well, if it is those skins, I don't know what I will do about that. There weren't a lot of good options for male skin to make them look a little better. The body I have for guys, the Chris 57 and Sun Draken or Sun Drakon, it's a good body, kind of a superhero type of body. I originally thought that had its own, and it does have its own texture somewhat, and I thought that might. It's those skin textures. It's the guys' skin textures. I bet money. Oh. Let's go turn that off and see. Anyway, so I thought I would get a better skin texture to try to, make it a little better, make the guys look a little better. But if it's going to give me that kind of a graphic issue, I can't have that. So if that's the case, we'll just let it go. So I bet it's the skin one. So I'm going to go turn the tempered skins off. And then we'll know. Because I'm just going to turn around and do a reload. Because that looks like that's probably the issue. I figured it would be one of the texture things. That did make the most sense. Let's see if that's really the correct one though. See, it does have its own little texture, and it says it has. Let's see, it replaces the body. HD textures version. Actually, I didn't get the HD textures version. I got, as you can tell, I did not. Oh, maybe that's it. It doesn't have. It says meshes and textures, though, so I thought it had textures. Maybe it doesn't. I'll look it up later. It's not a big deal, except I want to get rid of this graphic anomaly that's driving me crazy. And it appears to come from this, which is stupid. So, I don't know. I mean, I was putting it with my textures along with my others. I don't know if there's some incompatibility that it needs to be somewhere else. Let's just try it. Let's see if it works now. If I don't get that error, then I'll know it's coming from that tempered skins. If I'm not getting the same graphical anomaly. So, if that's the case, we'll come back. We'll just get rid of that, and I'll turn the other mods back on. I'll be disappointed, but there's nothing I can do about it. And see, this has taken what? This has taken almost half an hour. So I'm sorry about that. But this is the way it goes with mods. I only added a few new ones, so I knew it had to be one of them, and I was pretty sure it wasn't the graphics pack or the vivid landscapes, because I had used those before. But sometimes I have to make myself walk through and turn all these things off to make sure. Yep, that's it. It's just that one. Alright, so let's go. Let's go get rid of that mod, and we will turn the others back on. And we'll move on. But like I say, when something like that comes up, yeah, you inevitably lose a half an hour. I've lost more time than that just fooling around doing stuff, you know, trying to see how this looks or that looks or whatever. So we'll just truck through, we'll turn all those others back on, we'll get rid of the tempered skins, which sucks. And I've seen different things. I've seen load orders that say your textures should be high in the load order, and I've seen load orders that say your texture should be low. I could just move it up to the top here and see about that, but maybe I'll do that another time. I don't have to do it right now. Let's see, we'll leave the boost off. We'll turn our arrow recovery back on, even though Sif probably won't be using that much. We'll turn the watchtowers back on. Okay, I guess we can have the torchlight back. That's good. Haven't used it a lot, but I just have a feeling that I will like that at some point. That'll be good for my mage. Let's see. No, these two I have trouble with, so I don't turn those on anyway. These haven't been giving me any issues yet, other than the fact that they try to kill me, of course. But I mean, that's what they're supposed to do. Pardon me, just a second. Alright, that was ridiculously dumb, and I apologize for that racket. I had to yawn and cough at the same time, and I almost choked myself. Anyway, alright, so we got everything else back on. I think we're good to go. So unless that anomaly comes back, which I don't think it will, I hope I left the tempered skins off. Oh my goodness, if I turn that back on, I'm going to be a little mad at myself. I should check before we go back in. I do this all the time too, where I'm like, oh, did I do that? Did I turn that back on? What did I do? Because I may try, what I might try later is I may try moving all that up and see if that makes a difference. So, because if I move the textures up to the top instead of having them down at the bottom, maybe that would make a difference. But I think, you know, I think just like we have the female, the skin textures at towards the bottom, I think all the textures are supposed to be towards the bottom. I could be wrong though. Let's just make sure this is turned off. That's really all that matters. If it's turned off, we're good to go. I should have double checked it before I popped out because I know how I am. Okay, it is turned off. It is not on. If I want to move it to the top later, I can do that and try it, but we're not going to do it right now. I could try top and bottom and just see if it makes a difference for me. Anyway, so we should be able to load up Sif now. She's only going to fuss about maybe one thing, right? Yeah, just one. That's fine. That's textures for the men anyway. We'll just let it go for now. And I'll just try to move that around and see if that makes a difference. But that's supposed to be a better male texture, but it still doesn't totally fix some of that. You'll go to some of the blacksmiths and they still have a bunch of dirt and crap in their face. Okay, but this is better. This is the way it's supposed to be. That
spell looks like it'll hurt.
He looks alright. I was just trying to give him a better look.
Looks like it'll hurt.
Yeah, don't worry, dude. You're not going to be get with it right now anyway. I don't know where Delphine is. I'm sure I'm not supposed to be down here yet. But that's okay. I'm not going to take anything, even though it looks like I still could. That's funny. I don't think I'm supposed to have been down here yet. Anyway, it'll be alright. I don't even know where she is. I wonder if she's at Dragon's Reach. Oh, she might be. Depends on where I am in the quest. So anyway, let's go dump some of these soul gems I have. That's so ridiculous. Do I even have? I don't know how long I have. I have to. Yeah. Okay. So I got about 25 minutes. I have to go back to work then. All right. Hey, it's a nice sunny day out here in Skyrim. See, there's the nice mushrooms from that one texture pack I was telling you about. A little smokiness in the fog up there. A little smokiness here. Things look nice with the texture pack, I will say that. With all the Skeletor stuff and everything. The blacksmith, he's not out here right now. The wood looks better too. Perhaps a little, maybe a little too much better. But definitely looks good, looks better. Even the boards and the planks look... I don't know if you've ever been anywhere where they actually have things like this, but this seems more realistic because it's, you know, the wood has sort of got different shades of color and stuff. I'm not sure about the roofs, if the roofs look right or not. Anyway, the water wheel looks good. Let's go over to our house and see if we can put up the... See, our house looks pretty good from here. You're not too far from Riverwood. And you're below... Aren't you below? Let me think about that. Yeah, I think you're actually below the dungeon up there. And there's that... I always stop by and kill those bandits there in that little... I guess it's a fort or water tower before I head to the dungeon to get the golden claw and stuff. At least I believe that's the right side of the river that I'm looking at. I don't think I'm too confused. I can be, but I don't think I am in this case. I better get out of the water. Slaughterfish come and try to chew me up. Anyway. If you get a map for it, one of the treasure chests will be in here. I've had it and emptied it already, as you can see. Which map is that? I've got the map probably in my inventory right now because I don't like to get rid of them. Why do I have... Oh, these are all for quests. Okay. Oh wait, this was Fade Other. Oh, okay. I didn't think I knew that. So treasure map 1, yeah, hidden near Riverwood. And it shows you it's in the log across the way. Well, that's the log. The log is over here near your home if you have this mod. If you don't have this mod, the log is still there. You just don't have this home. Now don't be fuzzy, horse. We'll be right back in a minute. We're just going to go and we're going to dump a bunch of the soul gems. That's all we're going to do. So, you know what I said a little while ago? You might remember. Then I said, if Skyrim is going to crash, it's going to crash going through a door. Well, sure enough, I was trying to go through that door. The game crashed. I should have done a quick save before I went through the door. It's alright, though. The worst thing we have to do is walk over from the Riverwood Trader again. Or the Sleeping Giant Inn in Riverwood. But still, it's annoying that the game crashed and we have to reload. That's probably where I jumped in and out so much trying to find the problem we had. So let's just go ahead and roll with it. It's too bad there's not more games on the consoles that have mods, and it's also too bad that they try to limit your mod space so much. I admit I probably do overdo it, but it would be nice to be able to have more space and not have to, I've had to give up mods that because they pulled them down for some reason, and I would like to have kept them, and still have them now, but because of space considerations, and then I did have the reset that one time.
I'm right behind you.
I have lost some stuff. So, anyway, it's still pretty out. This time, let's just head straight. Matter of fact, maybe we'll be silly. We'll just fast travel across the river. How long will that take, you think? It would be interesting to see how much time the game says passes when you fast travel across the river. Because to me, I just go straight across the river. But it might say that you go down river 2 miles and find some bridge or whatever. Who knows? I just think it's funny. But anyway, we're here. It doesn't look like too much of the day has passed. So, we're going to do a quick save this time. Just in case. And we're going to go back through. I don't know why it crashed to begin with, honestly, but it did, so just being overly cautious now. I still hear a little music, so I think it's still going okay. Last time everything went totally quiet and stayed pitch black, and then it crashed. Alright, so let's see. Oh yeah, soul gems, right. Yeah, this, the only problem with this house is the lighting can be a little quirky. But it's usually not so flickery that it like induces a headache, so I try to just tolerate those little inconsistencies. That's just hard for me sometimes because it wants to give me a headache, Okay, so Grand Soul, we can drop all those. I won't be using those. Matter of fact, why don't we drop them all? We're just going to drop them all as fast as it'll let me. Which it will not move as fast as I can click the button, but it's moving. We're just going to drop them all in there. It'll stack some of them up. We're just going to pull out maybe a bunch of petties and just use them while we collect others. But we'll collect more as we go. We'll take the empties with us. It sounds like it's getting faster. Oh, it is. It's getting faster for me. The witch head. I'm not sure what to do with the witch heads yet. So we'll have to figure that out. Yeah, just drop those for now. Just drop these. At some point that 770 is going to jump up there, and I'm going to have to... Okay, moving them. Oh, it might fool me. Usually it does, though. Wow, there's a lot more of those lessers than I realized. But that's okay. We're getting there. So, I apologize if this takes too much time, but if so, I'll try to get on and play again, you know, later. Later, I don't know what I'll be playing. I might play Watch Dogs or something. I don't know. I was trying to do this because really lately I've really enjoyed playing Sif with the hammer. I didn't really get to play her very much lately, except for doing the quick little run through in the Forgotten River Tomb. And maybe I need to turn up the difficulty and go down there and just see what kind of trouble I can get into. You know what? I don't even need to do that. Let's just move on past that. Let's drop these baddies. Yes, we have a ton of them, I'm sure. Hopefully this will help my inventory slow down. I shouldn't really let it build up so bad. And maybe I should take Soul Trap off some of my weapons. It's pretty convenient. And the Undead Claw, I guess I could put those up. Maybe I'll go put those things in a safe. Let's see, keep those. That's 77 with common, but you can keep those. Let me take the empty ones with me. You can keep those. You can keep those. Let me take the empties. Keep those. Keep those. So, do I just take a few petties, or do I take 92 petties? 92 sounds like a lot. So I think I'm just gonna take 1, 2, 3, 4 pennies. I mean, I could take 92 and I'd be able to use petties forever, but the problem is, if I have too many, it just seems to slow down my inventory so bad. So where's my, oh, hey girl. So where is my safe? Let's go around here. We're gonna drop off the witch heads. Is she still there? Yep, she's still there. Sometimes she disappears on me, so I didn't know. So let's drop off the witch heads. We don't need those. And there was something else we didn't need. We don't need the Undead Claw right now. Let's see, I don't think, have I gone to Kilcreath? No, I've not gone up there. I didn't think so. Look, I don't even have these towns on my map. Yep, okay, that's fine. That's perfectly fine, okay. Oh, I forgot you have all these too. And sometimes they have stuff in them, little stuff. And then you have the safe, and a safe, and a chest, and a safe, and a chest, and another little strong box, and a chest.
Still here.
Anyway, there's just all kinds of storage here. So I think that will do us for now. I think my weapon is charged up enough that we will be okay. The bow is okay. Yeah, we will get more as we go. Alright. So, we go over here. I'm going to save before we go out the door. Then we're going to continue. We were going, I think we're going to clear some cave, a bandit place. So, something like that. Unless it's a bear cave. I don't really remember. Alright, I hope I saved. I think I dozed off for a second. You just never know about me. I'll be sitting here, everything will be nice and calm, and all of a sudden, I just like doze off for a second. I'm not narcoleptic though, really. I'm not. I just sat up too late last night, that's all. Okay. So, alright. Let's at least pretend we're going to ride the horse. And what we'll do is we'll go up here to the meadery, and then I'll continue on foot from there. Unless we get another dragon. We'll deal with that as needed. Okay. Oh, look at there. The butterfly. Okay, I made myself dizzy doing that. Anyway, there goes a guard. Oh, and here's a guard. Now here's
You
the
keep
problem
your
with
distance
getting
with
rid
that-
of.
Huh?
I got rid of one of my mods, and it kind of messed up what they're wearing. So I'm going to give them.
Okay, okay. You've talked me into
I'm going
it.
to give them different guard armor. Because they won't accept their guard armor back, but you can give them guard armor for another town and they'll wear it, which is funny. But yeah, that's where I was using the book of UUMP, but and it doesn't replace a lot of armor, but it puts a lot of armor in the livable lists, and then I should be, yeah, there we go. Oh, am I going to the wrong place? Hold on a second. Oh. Grey Winter Watch, not this. Oh, let's get these bandits for fun. Come on. Where's the fun in not getting them? They're bandits. They need to be taken care of. And it doesn't look like I've been here before. Yes, hello, how you doing?
Time to end this little game.
I agree. Wow. Well, I do like the fact that I didn't have to chase her around, however... it's a little strange when it's quite that easy. So, we got a few minutes. Let's try an experiment and see what we think of it. We're gonna turn up our difficulty. And we're gonna go to Master. Okay? And let's try this, and if this doesn't work, then we will try Legendary. Or whatever's next. I think it's Legendary. So just humor me. Let's go try this. If I die, it'll be funny. Or if I just have good fights, that will be fun. It's better than just walking up to everybody and just smashing them with one blow.
Who's there? Rodolphe? That you? Hey, somebody get down here! Help!
Over here.
Well. Oh, there we go. Knock their block off. That's always fun. Didn't seem to tell much difference though. I'll take Ulfer's book. Somebody else had Ulfer's book in their inventory recently, but that's okay. anytime I know there's bandits somewhere, I kind of like to get the bandits anyway. Now, if you notice any real nice mushrooms, it's because of that divine texture pack flowers. It includes a lot of cool mushrooms. Ouch! Oh, that had to hurt. Now I have to backtrack and get my. They have Catalina. That's kind of a fancy name for a bandit, isn't it? Catalina. Kind of reminds me of the old car, Catalina. Was that a? I think that was a Plymouth Catalina. It's been a long time. I think I may have had one of those. It's a big tank of a car. Wasn't bad though. Yeah, I think I did have a Catalina. Oops. I missed my step. Alright, so we took care of them. I'm sure there's going to be more to take care of. Search the chest. Alright, let's go up this way. Sometimes my forest mod, the trees make it a little difficult to see, but that's okay. Third person also just makes it a little harder to see.
You think it'll work? Is someone there? Over here!
Ouch! Is somebody shooting? Yep, somebody's shooting me. That's the problem. I didn't realize that I was too busy looting.
You call
Ah.
yourself a hero.
Oh, here we go. Oh. Well, okay, my helper is not without her benefits. Find whoever this is. Oh, look at that. She got that one too. Dang. Alright, she's too good. She's gone to me, people. Anyway, I just think these mushrooms look good from that texture pack. Well, dang. She killed those people. I mean, I do appreciate the help, but maybe I should not give her such powerful spells. I did try to give her some good ones, but maybe that was too much. Yeah, this might be a little better if I did it first person. With all the trees and everything. Alright, I know we're going to have to kill this wolf, but let's just let him out anyway. Yep, that's about what I expected. Alright, well, let's head up. I don't know, I kind of like the effect of the trees. I mean, I don't know. Maybe the trees shouldn't be here, but it's kind of cool, like I say. Alright, let's see if there's anybody else up here. Oh no, we're going to go take care of the boss out here on the ledge. Hold on. This is a quick little place. It's pretty fun. I don't even know if I bothered to get all the loot. I just... Especially playing third person, it's like I don't see the loot as well. Oh, okay. Let's kill this boss and then I'm going to have to save and go. This is actually the end of it for me. Hello, how are you doing?
What was that?
That was your death. There we go. Alright, I will tell you something else. We might have to increase this difficulty. I thought that for her to be a boss, that was just a little easy. Sorry, that's my alarm there. So I'm about to go. Got to get back to it. But it's been fun. Hope you've enjoyed it. And thank you for watching. Let's just get a good look at Whiterun here without falling to our death. Ta-da! How's that? That looks good. We'll save here. And I'm really enjoying playing her, so I may be back on and play her later. We might just skip other stuff for today and just have some fun with that. But looky there. That's pretty nice. Anyway, thanks for watching.